Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Capes and Lunatics. I am Phil. We got a full house for the start of Halloween season here. Well, of course, the scariest one of all, Lilith Hellfire, is here.
Yo, or should I say boo?
And of course, we got Kristen. Hi. And of course, we got Justin the Owl. Woohoo! And again, so we'll be talking some Superman tonight. Long time no see. It is half of the Krypton Report. It is Tyler. Hello, sir.
Hello. Half. That's right. I'm only half
be.
A man.
Well,
today.
I was gonna say maybe you're like a third because James Cole is like 2/3 of a man. 2/3 of
does.
a man.
He is pretty manly. So I mean, what can you say? You know,
Chuck Norris disappears when James Cole arrives.
He does.
All right. So, yes, like I said, we're going to talk a 2-part Superman story, and people might be like, what's this got to do with Halloween? Well, vampires, kids.
That's right.
All right. So,
or as Justin likes to call it, just a regular Saturday night.
That's right.
Oh, my.
Yep.
Killing vampires.
Little biting going on.
Oh, my.
Touch it, eat it. Guest Philip, please.
I'm sorry. Well, come on, it's not Ray.
Yeah, Justin's poll next, right?
All right. Night of the Bats. Don't worry, Ray. There's no Batman. Although one of his associates. All right, so pull up the first cover here. That 90s art. There you go. All right. So first one is, why is it giving me number 13? All right. Superman, the Man of Steel, number 14 from August 1992. So this was closing in on Death of Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Same year. All right. So Night Moves. All right. Writer Louise Simonson, penciler John Bogdanov, inker. What?
Is it Bogdanov or like? I'm never sure how to pronounce it.
I think it's Bogdanovi.
Okay.
Oh,
I think.
You know we should get the master of pronunciation. Somebody text him quickly.
Oh, you mean Ray with Alex Seviuk. All right. Inker Dennis Jank, colorist Glenn Whitmore, letterer Bill Oakley, and editors Mike Carlin and Dan Thorsland.
He was just an assistant.
All right, of course, this one has no synopsis. All right, so,
of course.
I swear to God, it was there before. All right,
pulling up. Possibly, there's things going on the like wiki pages lately. So.
Are we? What is ICE coming for the vampires now?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Censorship, whatever you like.
Or that, or they're working for the administration.
Things to worry about.
I know. All right, hold on. I'm pulling up my copy here. But anyone have thoughts on this first one?
Trolls.
What?
So 90s, it hurts. There's trolls on the TV. There's a VCR. I just love how unapologetically just 90s. I was just like nice little nostalgia trip.
So I've been so the kids today just finished the play that they were in, and one of the lines it was an adult and kids play, and one of the lines is this guy goes, way back in the 90s when people were doing, and every night he would do something different as a 90s call out. And one day I was up in the green room with him, and we were just riffing on 90s stuff back and forth. And I was like, I'm getting nostalgic for Pogs and all kinds of stuff now. So Lilith bringing out the 90s here, like it was just so 90s. I'm like,
Totally.
yeah.
And I had forgotten all about Babe Tanaka.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wailing away on the guitar on her bed. I was like, what's she playing? Smoke on the Water? I was like, this is awesome. I'd forgotten all about Babe Tanaka. And to be honest with you, I'd forgotten about Lucy Lane too. I'd forgotten that she was even around at this
I
point.
can understand, but Lucy.
And dating Jimmy Olsen. I was like, Lucy Lane and Jimmy Olsen. I forgot about that.
Well, remember, it was so
matchup.
weird because remember when we were doing Electric Mullet and we were saying, you know, like he was supposed to be dating Lucy, but then half the time it seemed like he was like interested in Cat Grant. And it was like,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
whole thing. Yeah. Yeah.
And then eventually Lucy marries Ron Troop. So
Really?
Yeah.
When did
Yeah.
that happen?
that's what I'm trying to remember, because like reading so much back and forth of like where we were doing Mullet and then reading like current stuff, but then reading like where we're in the late 2000s and reading it, just a lot of timeline to keep straight. You're just like,
yeah, I think it was this century. So
Yeah.
Jimmy Olsen's hair looked too blonde in these. Because then
It
they made
did.
a comment about him having
Picture
red
of
hair, and I
him.
was like, I mean, at first I didn't realize it was Jimmy Olsen because the hair was so blonde. I was like, who's this guy? And then they were like, Jimmy Olsen. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, even Jimmy Olsen got the 90s treatment here. He had the bandana and the vest with the pouches and
Oh, you
everything.
mean-
I was like, oh my God.
he kind of looked like the Lost Frog Brother, but you know, that's what I was
Maybe
thinking.
maybe that was intentional. I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense. But I feel like out of the two issues we're going to talk about, like this one is the one I liked more.
Oh, really?
Just because I like this one because there's so many homages to all the different eras of like vampires and like classic horror movies.
Yeah.
That I was really digging. Because like there's references to Nosferatu. My mind's going blank. The thing after the streets of it's something. It's not Vampire London, but it's something like London After Midnight or something.
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
And of course the Lugosi Dracula. So like there's all kinds of cool little things in this one that I really enjoy.
There's a little bit of Lost
So-
Boys, even though this is probably before Lost Boys time, but just the vibes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when did this issue come out, Phil?
To say the cover date was it August 92?
92.
So the Lost Boys has already been out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then.
So like I just felt like, and plus for the most part, this one felt very much more of a straight story, even with our crazy ass twist of techno vampire whatever at the end, compared to where we divulge in the next story.
Yeah.
So
I just felt like they wanted to be lazy, be like, yeah, if he wants to go on sunlight, he can. Yeah, if he wants to eat garlic on his pizza, yeah, it's all good.
but we won't
You
make it
wanna be
anything
Blade,
like
but you can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we won't make anything like really big. We'll make it surprise. It's just the techno mask.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Kristen-
you want to be Cable, but you can't.
I know.
Right.
Kristen, did Tim seem in character here? Because it almost seems like when he's like he's talking about, oh, we got to stake the vampire. I'm like, Tim Drake isn't this violent.
Yeah, I don't know. He seemed just like a random teenager.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I mean, he does. I mean, he does do the computer stuff with their old '90s looking laptop in one of the issues where he like hooks it up to a phone.
Yeah,
or something.
he makes a line. He's like, I got this computer to talk to this computer. And I'm like, maybe that was a
The
big deal.
internet? Did you mean you made the internet? Are you Al Gore?
code name. I'm surprised we didn't get the editor's note. A modem, if you will. No.
This is pre-Wi-Fi. It'd be funny if they made editors
Didn't
notes
know that's what
now.
it's called.
Like they go back, like this is pre-Wi-Fi, kids.
Oh, they did on the app. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, back in the day, we had this thing called
Yeah.
newspapers. See,
Right.
Here for the sound it made.
There was a thing of a phone with a cord.
And there was a phone book with people's names in it.
The phone booth was not just a name because it looked like it had a phone on the outside. It actually had a phone on the inside.
Oh my god, I
I
saw
heard
the
people are bringing back landlines, so fingers crossed, guys.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They
I
want
have
their
a
kids off the
landline.
cell phone, so they're getting them actual like landlines so they can talk to their friends.
I have a landline, so for the kids and just emergencies here at the house and everything. So
I heard a dad joke the other day. Guy says, yeah, he asked his daughter, if he can, can you hand me the phone book? And she laughed at him and called him old and out of touch. So she says, here, use my iPhone. He said, meanwhile, the spider still got away, and now we have a broken iPhone.
yeah. But
Nice.
I think I'm more surprised now that they actually have a phone book. They don't even get phone books anymore.
Yeah, no,
You
I know. They used to drop that on your stoop whether you wanted it or not.
One day we received our last phone book and didn't even know it.
And it was thin too.
Yep. Yeah, because all those landlines are probably going away. Oh, and then I forgot this wholesome 90s art to try to draw the kids in. Butt shots.
Oh yeah. Good
I'll tell
stuff,
you-
right?
The one, that's wholesome. It's trying to be a vampire erotic. I mean,
And
had,
Rice is gonna probably sue them at this point.
well, that's what I'm thinking. Had Interview with the Vampire come out at this time and had Bram Stoker's Dracula come out at this time.
Hmm.
You said it was what? What's the date, Phil?
August 92.
Okay, I'll look it up in a second because I wanted to pull up one shot. The
94.
third page of this, where it says Night Moves and it shows Superman.
Oh, it's the title page. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really looks like Superman's playing with model trains.
Oh, when he's actually the
Yeah, it does.
It just the depth perception's not there. It looks like he's playing with model trains.
And this is why Sheldon Cooper likes soup. No, I'm kidding. He
No.
likes the Flash, technically.
Bazinga.
So 92 for Dracula, for Bram Stoker's Dracula, and
94 for Interview with the Vampire.
that feels right. Yeah.
Oh, and
I mean, but the books were out before that.
Let's not forget the books were.
Yeah, but people don't read.
Back in the 90s.
They did in the
absolutely
90s.
Read at the coffee shops. Absolutely did.
Mhm.
I will fight you on that, my friend.
People still read in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's more
But
like
you
a
didn't-
post
but-
2008 is when we.
But you didn't have a lot of the imagery that that you would rip off and stuff. That's the thing.
oh my god! Then page 7 when Jimmy's holding those books. One of them is Tobin. So what is that supposed to be? Tobin's spirit guide from Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Nice catch.
Yeah, Tobin's Complete Guide to Spirits and Magical Marty, and yeah, Jimmy straight up is blonde in this.
Right?
Strawberry blonde. Don't worry about it.
No,
I-
Jimmy got frosted. It's the 90s.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's true. He put some.
Spiked up.
Did he put some sun in?
Oh.
I mean, unless we, I don't know, unless we just wanted them to look really set them apart from Tim Drake, which I don't think he had to anyway. But
Yeah,
I mean, the
red hair.
would have done
Red
that.
hair. Yeah, red hair would have done that for
I
sure.
know.
Yeah, red hair versus jet black hair. Yeah.
And its freckles look like acne. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
and it's so weird because it almost seems like they're contemporaries, but isn't Jimmy at least 18, 19? And I think at this point Tim is maybe 15, if that.
I don't know.
Well,
They don't
Jimmy has
know.
one of those magical moving ages as well, because when Dick was Robin and was a teenager, Jimmy was supposed to be a little bit older than him.
Mhm.
Oh,
All that sweet, sweet radiation from Superman staring at him with his laser
Right, yeah.
X-ray vision.
It does not look, but Jim does not look 15. That's one of the things I feel like in the 90s animation, everybody looks older and beefier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But especially in this first issue, Tim doesn't look his age here, I don't think.
Every day is leg day.
This first issue, I prefer. I mean, the second issue is the man Dan Jurgens, so You know,
Oh yeah.
you can't argue with that. But like, I definitely prefer Jurgen's art and style.
Mm-hmm.
This than what we got here.
What about that panel homage? Come on, Chris. I know you know that
Yeah,
one.
Carmine Infantino. Yes, I
Batman and
definitely.
Robin. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on page 10, Jimmy's vampire hunting outfit really cracked me up. Super
Isn't it
90s.
hilarious? Yeah.
90s.
He looks
It's
like
so
an
funny.
X-Man.
Yeah, he looks like an X-Man frog
Totally.
brother.
Yeah.
The
But I
90s
mean,
pouches and
So
steak.
Ultra's like, I want my cross back then.
but I mean, like just all like I said, all the look of the vampire here, like in the bottom 2 pages,
Yeah,
and
I
him
love
crawling.
those. Going through
Yeah,
the
like
cemetery.
The fangs I'm not a fan of in some pages.
yeah, it's the art, or like the long elongated jaw and tongue. You know, like
Yeah. It's giving the strain, honestly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, I don't mind it. I actually like the art better in this issue because I think I like his depiction of the vampire better than Dan Jurgens.
I mean, I'm
For
not going to
some
argue
reason.
with you. Like,
Yeah.
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
I
Like,
like
it's art. It's
yeah.
subjective. You know,
Right.
but what I think is just interesting is this pre-digital age of coloring and how sometimes things are just off or
Yeah.
different. You know,
I have the floppy of this and I couldn't find it, but I should dig it out and see like if the coloring is different in the original versus this digital stuff.
They usually flatten things out pretty badly in the digital
Yeah.
transfer. It's been my whole thing about
I-
like why I still have all my floppies.
Yeah, exactly.
because I feel like it's in the next issue maybe where Superman has like blue boots.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, there's some blue boots somewhere. Yeah.
Maybe
That's
the
weird.
red ones were dirty. Okay.
I mean,
laundry day.
He was like, "Today I will be all blue."
Yeah, right. We'll try it out and see how it works.
Superman
His
Blue.
big blue.
Yeah.
It's like, so I forgot my suit. All right, jeez, I'm Superman. Just
Yeah.
But I do like stories like this because, again, he is vulnerable to the supernatural. You know, it's a way to
Right.
give him
Adds an
give
element
him
of
a threat
As it
danger.
were.
kryptonite.
Get it?
What?
Raise the stakes.
I know.
Thank you. I'll be here all week, everybody.
Try the gator. Yeah, I wish I had more time to read the preceding issues because, yeah, I guess that this doctor was lurking around.
yeah, that's what I found interesting. Was like these 2 issues go well, but I really feel like there was an issue before and everything that would have worked.
Because they
Just
they
put a
could do
few
so much
bucks.
more because they had 4 Superman books at the time, so you basically were getting weekly Supermans. I mean, with different teams on each book, but they were so coordinated. They could do all
Yeah,
kinds
this
of
is the
stuff.
triangle era.
Yeah, you could like tease stuff for it, you know, because it's like, oh hey, this stuff's been happening in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I love when Jimmy and Tim meet up, and at first, you know, see the shadowy figure leaping out of the dark and almost giving Ray a heart attack. Batman, my favorite character. I almost feel like they were keeping it vague, where it's like, well, I mean, look at the cover. It's like, well, I guess Batman could show up.
Yeah.
No, that's a vampire.
Yeah.
Night of the Bat.
A vampire, a billionaire, they're all bloodsuckers. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just got to throw in the lawyer.
Oh. And I love how, you know, because there's this vampire threatening Metropolis, and Superman's still distracted on his way back. There's all these catastrophes just demanding his attention. The mine cave in, the model train set, all, you know, the two guys dumping lime jello in the river, you know. Oh, they're like, it's not so bad. Then Superman tosses them in. It's like, what are you kidding? We're gonna kill us.
Sue me.
Is that supposed? And then there's that guy sitting in the graveyard. Is that supposed to be Foswell? I don't know.
I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure.
I mean, he looks like Perry White there, almost.
Well,
The
because
guy-
of what happens in the next issue, I thought it was Foswell.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure, but it doesn't look like Foswell at all. Like the hair is all different.
Right.
Well, everyone's hair is different. Jimmy's hair is different.
That's true. You don't have the mustache.
I feel it's just sometimes it feels like the inconsistency of certain things where
Mm.
yeah.
It's almost
Damn.
like they had too many plots running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, with
Flesh is terrifying though. Like just the thought of it.
Techno Flesh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So was that new for this issue, or was that something that had been in previous Superman books?
Nah, this is basically, I guess, I think, if I remember correctly, just for this vampire, I think.
I
Okay.
had just watched Dark Man.
Oh!
Sam Raimi movie. They're like,
we
you
gotta-
know what? Let's put that on a vampire. That'll work.
We got to do that one. We got to review that one day.
Oh my god, so good.
Take the effing elephant. Liam Neeson at his finest.
I just remember the great shot of Bruce Campbell turning around at the end.
Oh yeah.
Because we got to get Bruce Campbell in there. I'm gonna put you in my big budget movie. All right, 3 seconds, if that. Turn around, and you're good. And you're good.
And our contractual obligation has concluded. Good day, sir.
I told you, buddy, I'd put you in my movie.
But yeah, they are again, I guess with like almost a weekly Superman book, it's like we're setting up plot devices because again, we're setting up the upcoming, Clark's
Right.
neighbors getting beaten by her husband and stuff, and that's like another 2-parter coming up
And
here.
then in the next issue, we got a whole bunch of oncoming stuff.
Oh
Literally,
yeah,
At the end of the book, it's so Das Ex Machina. Like literally, Superman goes, like we think we were goners. So I'm just like,
Oh, yeah, the next issue, it felt disconnected in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
It was
well,
like,
again, a different writer, different art team.
But they were they were very much more organized back then too, where they were really handling.
Well,
things
yeah,
at the
they
time and knew what
supposedly they
everybody
had
was
at least
doing.
yearly meetings to say, okay, this is what they plotting out the whole year.
Yeah, I feel like
just
it's
feel
the
like
same
picking-
editors, right? Yeah.
yeah, so I can get behind like the different art. Like, okay. But then like just how there's stuff that are so prominent in the second issue that's not even mentioned in the first issue, to where it just feels completely like almost like you're reading another story. It's like because Superman, doesn't even really interact with anybody in the first one.
Yeah,
like,
because we're making excuses for a Robin and Jimmy Olsen adventure here.
Like, let's be real, in a Superman book, who's showing up for that?
What, Jimmy and Robin?
Yeah, it's like just give Jimmy his own book like he used to have, and maybe we wouldn't have to do that.
Well, and again too,
Superman's pal.
yeah,
Exactly.
you're basically you have a weekly Superman book, so I guess they felt they could do like a quote unquote fill-in episode issue here.
I guess it's just
Listen,
I mean-
Superman used to print cash. I get it.
And again, you could have did one and done too, I guess, but it's like, I think they stretch it out to a second one so Superman has more interaction with the vampires.
Yeah, maybe.
And again, I can almost see going after Lucy Lane, but really, the vampires going after Professor Hamilton's waitress girlfriend, Mildred.
of course, why not?
Maybe he received bad service.
You never know. People are petty.
His steak was undercooked.
Too much garlic.
Oh, wait a minute. A vampire. No, maybe it was too well done. A vampire would like a rare steak. Oh.
It was
a
actually
new
cooked.
steak and they couldn't serve it. Yeah.
Mm.
He actually wanted a steak with blood and
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. This issue does have one of our favorite, we love the short synopses. This has a short synopsis. All right, but it's Superman 70, same month, 92, August 92. Raising the Stakes, as Lilith pointed out. Dan Jurgens wrote and penciled it. Brett Breeding inks, colors Glenn Whitmore, letterer John
Costanza.
Costanza. Yeah, that's right. Mike Carlin. Yeah, all right. So the synopsis is 5 words. Anyone want to guess what they are?
Superman and
Superman
Robin fight
fights
vampires.
vampires.
Superman and Robin fight vampires. Very good.
Nice. All right.
Concise.
Oh,
to the
poor
point.
Jimmy.
I don't even touch Jimmy. Don't touch Jimmy.
So like, and Jimmy Holston was there too.
Yeah.
I really didn't say that, but yeah, I like that cover more than.
That's a great cover.
I do like.
Is it intent? I mean, like, it conveys a really interesting story. Like, what is going on? Who is that? Superman's got bit. Like, the cover just paints a picture that is more intriguing.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
I love it.
And does anyone else find it weird? I mean, I guess we can only fit so many characters in here, but it's Lois's sister who's like been taken by the vampire, but we barely get Lois, and I mean we only got her in the first issue, right? We barely
get anything.
I mean,
but
I get Jimmy's the
Lois,
boyfriend,
yeah.
but it's like you only think her sister, especially if it's Lois, would want to get involved here.
Yeah.
I did
polishing her Pulitzer winners, her little statues from all her trophies and awards.
I mean, we did get the line about my future sister-in-law.
Oh yeah.
So we have an idea that this is, before the wedding.
Yes, we are engaged. Yeah.
So that helps, just like we talked about, just
you know what? You break it down, it does sound like a soap opera. Why did it take you guys so long to get married? Well, my fiance died for a while, then 4 guys pretended to be him, and he grew a mullet. And
I could have sworn General Hospital did this exact.
I mean,
check with my grandma. Maybe it was a Young and the Restless. I don't know, but it does sound familiar.
So the demon people that start popping up on page 5, are they new or have they been in Superman before?
Well, we've seen Blaze before. Yes, this is setting up the next story right after this, which we will cover later in the month, the Blaze Satanist War. Where basically brother and sister devils go to war.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I was like, wow, the one's name is Satanist. That's subtle.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's like that John Cena line. They're called Decepticons.
That is a great line. I don't even care. That is a great line. Their names are literally Decepticon.
I think Satanus was a Silver Age villain, wasn't he?
Oh, I can't
I think
remember.
it was back a ways.
But I'm trying to remember. Does he fully appear in his Satanist form? What in Blaze Satanist War? Because I know before that we do see Colin Thornton a while back, but
yeah, but it takes him a while before he reveals himself.
Yeah,
I think.
Wait, because Satanus is the one that's the vampire, right?
No. We really don't see Satanus in this. No, that's Blaze's brother, the other devil. But yeah, we
It
really see him.
it just really feels like it just comes out of nowhere.
What?
Yeah.
Like just like the Blaze stuff. Like it really
Oh,
it takes up so much of that second issue. And I'm like, it almost makes you feel like you missed something from the first issue.
Yeah.
I just wonder if I don't know how. It seems clunky, but if they're just like, okay, Dan, you're gonna start setting up the Blaze Satanist War, because I think it does happens right after this issue, which we will get to it. But
yes, right after this, isn't it?
Yeah, so they're like, okay, Dan, you're right. You're writing the issue right before it.
I don't know. I don't like the resolution to this. Like, I'm never a fan ever in any comic book. I've never seen this done well, where it looks like the villain is about to win, and the hero is on the ropes, and everything looks dire. And then all of a sudden, there's another villain that's waiting from the sidelines that's rubbing their fingers together and looking devious and trifling. And then they say, oh, no, we can't have this. Somebody else is going to kill this person. No, this is my right to kill this person. No.
You really hate the Joker, don't you?
I think the only time
so I'm
that
going to
kind
intervene and I'm going to save the life of this hero that I
well, the only
despise
time
because it's my right to kill them and nobody else's. Like
the only time I feel like that
hate
worked was in Constantine the movie, where like
demons are petty like that. Yeah.
where he's
No.
going to heaven, and the devil's like, no. So the devil heals him to keep him alive, to torture him, because he's like, your soul is mine.
Well, yeah, for that story that worked, but
That's what I said. The only time I feel like it's ever
Yeah.
worked was in that.
Feels
But
like a
in
classic Satan move.
But in this comic book here, it just seems so contrived for the purpose of setting
Yeah.
up the Blaze Satana stuff, is that it's just so blatant and in your face. And I didn't like that. I thought, come on, Superman should have been able to find some way to beat this techno vampire with Robin's help. Like, come on now.
Exactly. The techno Robin too. You know, the Robin that like and once he
computer
pulled
Robin. Yeah.
Once he pulled off the mask, like, okay, is he now good to die? Like, now we can throw the holy water on him?
Oh, come on, guys. How is Superman supposed to beat a vampire? You know, Superman, the solar-powered man who shoots beams of heat from his eyes. How is he supposed to beat a vampire?
I know, right?
Yeah, you would almost think if a vampire bit Superman, that would be like, you know.
There's a later story in the earlier mid 2000s where it's basically Dracula basically bites Superman and basically dusts himself because he's basically fighting a solar battery, you know.
Yeah,
I remember reading that.
Every one of his cells is like filled with solar radiation. So
wasn't that a Kelly Jones? Something.
It might have been. It was around that era. Yeah.
I feel like if you were to do this story now, it would be like Superman going solar flare. It would make that same kind of thing at the end where it would just kill all the vampires, and then what would be interesting is you do this same kind of story, and Superman goes solar flare, kills all the vampires, but one vampire like ducked into a crypt or something.
Yeah.
So as Superman's laying there, now completely weak, is when they come up and bite him.
Yeah.
And then that's like that would be the story right there.
Or you could still have the ending that we had at the end of this issue where the vampire did escape, because you get like Mildred, you get the vampire that looks like Mildred, but then you see the close up in the eye and it's actually the vampire that's disguised as her. You could have that type of ending still if you did that.
Well, yeah. And what's so funny too, because Babe's kind of still infected at the end, and we don't get back to this till after Reign of the Supermen. So what is it like?
Yikes! Like anybody cared at that point.
It was like, oh god, it might have been 94. It had to be late 93, early 94, or something like that.
Wait, so these vampires are just hanging out for 2 years?
Babe Tanaka, she's making it work for her. She's working the goth circuit.
Yeah, she used it. It's like Queen of the Damned, you know.
Yeah,
that's where Anne Rice got her idea right there.
She was shredding on stage with that guitar,
using the whole vampire thing.
Krypton report, Anne Rice fans. Your original toxic fandom.
Yeah. Talk to the complaint department, Mr. James Cole.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all James' idea. I just speak for him. He's not here. I just tell it how it is.
Tell James Cole he's wrong. God dare you.
Nobody puts James Cole in a corner.
No. Oh wait, here we go. I think I found that. Yeah. Babe returns. Let me see. It looks like. Let me get the cover date here. Yeah. Oh no, I was wrong. Superman: The Man of Steel, 41, February 95.
Wow.
So it's probably like 2.5 years before we get back to Babe. She's just infected with this vampire.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. I mean, full mullety goodness here.
Oh, the good times.
By the time they get back to it, it's like a deep cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get back like, wait, what is this?
vampire shouldn't be the deepest suck of all. Shut up, Lilith.
Part though, he's like setting off an explosion. This been good as setting off a bat signal.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is like the last appearance of Jimmy Olsen's car because we like blow it up. Remember that?
Right.
That crappy car he's been complaining about.
Yeah, I like that line. He was like, "You're always calling it a bomb."
Tim's just like, yeah, it's made it come to pass.
That's good.
Yeah, because Jimmy's driving them around. Because I'm thinking about this again. This is before like Tim gets the car and everything. I don't think Tim drives at this point. So shouldn't Alfred at least be hanging around here somewhere?
Alfred wants nothing to do with this. He doesn't like Metropolis.
It's like, is Tim
Yeah,
taxing around or something? Because yeah, Tim wasn't driving at this point.
he aged up, drove, and then de-aged because this story exists out time and space.
Or he
Everything
took
in
the
DC
train.
universe is outside of time and
Oh!
space now.
There you go, Kristen. He took the train. There you go.
Hey, don't they actually have public transportation between Gotham and Metropolis because it's
And
fictional?
that's how you know it's a fantasy.
Exactly. That's fictional.
Hell, it's fiction. Might as well make it a high-speed rail. God, it's fiction.
It's a
Yeah,
bullet.
he was there in 5 minutes.
Nanotech.
Magnet train.
It's you know, what he said,
Palmer.
bullet train. Was I was thinking just.
It runs on Flash's cosmic treadmill. We all know this. Come on, guys.
All right. Speaking of plots that are almost like, so no one noticed Lucy was hiding in the closet all day.
No,
Were her parents just like taking care of her because she was ill or whatever?
I
She's
I
a
don't even know.
female side character. Do we actually care? No. DC writers.
Wow, that's
What
hard.
is she, the mother in a Disney movie? Jeez.
No, because then she'd be dead.
Oh. True.
Do you think
Yeah.
anybody's ever going to use this particular setup ever again?
Well, like I said, in like 2.5 years from this point, yes, Babe, Babe and comes back infected by the vampire and stuff. I think we use like a magic like portal to like suck the vampire out or something.
I'm just waiting for Joshua Williamson to just pull this out, you know, and start just reimagining and bringing this stuff back. He seems to be kind of digging through the triangle error, pulling out some stuff. So that's what he's doing. Just go read through everything.
Can't be any worse. Can't be much worse. He brought back Superboy Prime.
Dude, don't get me started.
Ugh.
Don't get me started. I was liking it at first because I was like, okay. And then, you know, at the end, I was like, yeah, that sucked.
I'm like, didn't we give him a definitive end? Now we have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we gave him an end. We gave him a
More
good
the happy ending
send-off.
that he deserved, and then it's like, let's poke the bear again.
Yeah.
And I was
another
like,
10 years. We got to do a crisis every 10 years.
Shh, no.
just waiting for the midlife. That's it. That's
He'll
all.
call it a reboot, though.
Call it a
Yeah.
refresh.
It's called an initiative.
Initiative to try to take our money. Initiative cash grab.
Yeah, right.
All in, all up in your pockets.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we're getting the next Marvel DC crossover. I think next month,
True.
which I know we'll have to cover because I know there is a Nightwing story in there.
Yes.
Nightwing and Laura Kinney
I don't know.
Wolverine.
I feel so jaded about it now. Even if it was like 5 years ago, I'd have been way more excited. But now I'm just like,
Yeah, but at least they're not trying to. It's not like they're trying to trick us or anything, Lilith. They're just like, oh hey, give us money. Both sides need money.
it just feels so desperate and like fan servicey. Like it feels like they're gonna be going out of business any day now. Like this is like their last Hail
Well,
Mary.
Going out of business sale.
Seems like they're teaming up more because what was it? 2026. They said they're gonna for what is it? You're the 50th anniversary, where they're gonna reprint those first ones.
Yeah,
the
the
Superman and
treasuries.
Spider-Man team ups. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
make it foil.
You
Yes.
know they will.
Probably.
Foil embossed.
They have to do whatever they can because people don't read anymore. So
Yeah.
Look, it's a pretty cover. Buy it.
Well, also recession.
Yeah.
Despite what you've heard, I'm sorry to tell you, the recession indicators are indicating.
Lilith, I don't pay tariff. You pay tariff.
Exactly.
South Park.
Good old South Park.
Can't screw over those kids like that. Kids in question, millennials and older.
All right. So, what do we think of this, Kristen? What did you think of this? I know this was your first time reading this.
So I had just watched Nosferatu, the Eggers version, last night, and then I read this morning. So it was like very on theme. I like vampire stuff, but I was a little bit confusing sometimes because I was like, techno flesh? What? Like, that's weird. But I can't say it's honestly any weirder than in DC versus Vampires, Nightwing being like, I could do whatever I wanted if I drank some of Corey's Tamaranian blood. That was also a like, okay, whatever. So generally I thought it was kind of cool, but then in the second one with all that like Blaze and Satanist, I was like, what's going on here?
When we get back to some Superman stuff, we'll explain that because yes, we'll dive into that.
But yeah, I mean overall I liked it. I mean, it had vampires, it was cool.
Nice. All right, Tyler, Superman, what do you think?
I like Kristen was saying, like I agree with a lot of what Kristen was saying. But I feel like what could have been just a really cool, more straightforward story, they pulled the good old comic book over convoluted story and just adding a lot of elements where you're just kind of like, huh? What? Wait, why? Instead of just making like a really neat story with Jimmy Olsen, Robin, and Superman, they had to throw in a lot more like it almost feels like we missed an issue. With how much like different vampire form stuff happens in the first issue, then like with the whole Blaze stuff, it really feels like we missed the setup.
And the end of the first one's so weird too, because it's like he takes him up towards the sun, and it seems like he kills him, but then it's like, haha, I'll be back, ha ha ha.
Yeah, it's like you can't kill the vampire with just sunlight. And it's like, okay, because it really made us feel that like he had that mask on, but when he took that off, like that was him taking off his invulnerability or whatever. So I just fell off.
You can't just kill him with the sun, but it's like the second issue we kill him with. Was that statue supposed to be wood? Because it was like he kind of staked him through the heart with that statue.
Yeah, like it staked him, but he was being burnt up. What do you call it? With super hell fire but it wasn't exactly fire that was blazing, like, so I don't know, I feel like it could have just been something more. I don't know, I liked it, but I just get really tired when they have good stories but then they just layer on other things that overcomplicate the story instead of just making a good story.
Yeah,
I believe they raised the stakes too much.
Yeah, it almost seemed like a video game. It's like, you got to do this, then you got to do this to kill the vampire. It's like, really?
Here's the secret boss battle. Scene.
First you stake him, then you burn him up, then you have to throw him on the statue while pressing X, circle, and jumping up and down while backflipping 3 times.
No big deal.
All right, other creature of the night, Justin. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the first issue a lot. I thought it was a great setup, but like Tyler said, I feel like we missed an issue. This should have been 3 parts, I think. And also, like that whole ending with Blaze intervening to save Superman, I just thought that was stupid. I'll always think that's dumb. And like Tyler said too, the overlapping of the stories, the Blaze Satanist War should have been. Like we should have got maybe a page or 2 of that, but it felt like that was half of this issue almost.
I know.
Was this Blaze stuff?
Suicide attempt. Yeah, I was like,
I felt like that should have been its own thing. Have a little bit of lead up to it, but have it be its own thing. Like this is the vampire story. This isn't the Blaze Satanis War yet.
I just wonder if like were we trying to pack stuff in because we got to get the Blaze Satanis War, we got to get the probably wonder a few other things before we get the Death of Superman because we got to do that.
They had already mapped it out, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think they always. I think they said they had meetings and they mapped the year out because you had like 4 different writers, 4 different art teams.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this could have been better. I mean, it was still entertaining. It was still good, and I liked John Bogdanovich's rendition of the vampire a lot. I thought it was great. Yeah.
All right, All right, she who is no stranger to entrancing men then killing them. Lilith Hellfire. What did you think?
As I told you, gotta give my NSA agent a break with the jokes.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. It's a joke. All right.
That's not how you do vampires. DC has so much cooler vampires, especially like you go to Silver Age. You could have done like Count Berlin, Knight Rider, Mad Monk, other stuff. Like I don't like this version of vampires. No, thank you. And like I like the aesthetics, the background is cool, but like the actual execution and conclusion, I'm just no, thank you.
I almost feel like the techno skin and all that crap was just so they could like try to surprise people to be like, well, we saw this doctor character in the sunlight, so it's like you can't be a vampire. Well, I think they were just trying too hard to like.
When
try
in
to surprise
doubt, go
people.
with Baron Nightblood. That's all I'm saying. The Sangre, even I don't know, just. Don't try to be too clever where it's like you're too clever for your own good where the fans are like, oh, okay. Techno vampire, cool, thanks.
And I know
we'll never use it again.
I know Justin will get this reference. We need like a good Baron Blood for DC, Nazi vampire.
Nazi vampire. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Well, I also feel like I guess I've always kind of wondered with the vampire stuff when the whole sunlight is like, is clothing and sunscreen enough to protect you from the sun? I feel like that has never been established. And this could have been an opportunity for Superman, this vampire. He didn't have to invent skin. He could have just been like, I'm using mad SPF and it's amazing. And now I'm good.
SPF a million.
What, like the Blade movie? I can walk in the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, no, false alarm, I'm on fire. I gotta go. Well, like that's the thing with vampires. Like, are you gonna touch on the religious aspect of like why they're allergic, like why they have the reactions to certain things that they have? Like, it gets weird, and then like try to science it away. Like,
and again, it depends who's writing the story. You get 50 different versions of vampires. Because wasn't it like
the classic lore? You can never go around with the classic lore.
Yeah, and I mean, like the Anne Rice ones, they don't care about like crucifixes and other religious artifacts,
holy water and all that. Yeah.
That's why I like.
Of course, that's authorial intent because she was like, not into religion at the time.
Well, yeah.
So.
I was like pulling from like what do you call it? Crap. Why am I drawing a blank? Hold on. The real name. It's not Omega Man was one of the movies. What was the Will Smith one?
I Am Legend?
Yeah. The book, not the movie. Yes, the book of I Am Legend, where it talks about like the crosses and stuff like that. It's more psychological because he talks about how he had a vampire, one of his neighbors that was a vampire, and the cross had no effect on him. But when he showed the Star of David, he had the reaction because it was the psychological presence of feeling like they are evil and subhuman.
So basically, you're screwed if it's an atheist vampire.
Yeah, like I Am Legend. The book is so good.
Yeah,
it is a great book.
If you ever watch a movie version, just watch the original with Vincent Price.
Will Smith.
Yeah, don't watch that version.
Well, they're making a sequel with Michael B. Jordan, so.
Are they really?
Yeah. Everything's a sequel, prequel, reboot.
They're just remaking all of the Will Smith movies with Michael B. Jordan.
Well, no, he's still gonna be in it.
Like,
come on, guys. He slapped a guy. Like, people have done that before and way worse. Like, come on, let's be so fucking serious right now. Okay? Will Smith is still a national treasure. Not his wife though, but he's a national treasure.
Lilith, he had
Welcome to Earth.
he Hank Pym the guy on live TV, Lilith. Come on.
Again, people have done that before, and nobody had backlash and reaction to it. So I'm just saying, he's still a national treasure. He's still miles ahead of the other people that did it. So
that's why he went on and made 2 more Bad Boys movies. I'm surprised he didn't
and they
be
made
like
a bunch of money.
he wasn't like, hey, let's pull out and do another Men in Black,
Mm-hmm.
where
Well, Thor ruined the Men in Black franchise. So
that's
Thor
why you
and,
have Will Smith.
Valkyrie.
That's why you have Will Smith come back and fix it.
Well, Tommy don't want to do it, and Brolin don't want to do it either. So.
You don't use either of them. You just make it an Agent J story, having to find a new
nobody
partner.
wants that. Let's be real. Nobody wants that. He's good as like the side character. Like that's a whole thing. It's a whole thing about Will Smith.
Sure. If you can keep making money, yeah, Hollywood will forgive pretty much anything.
Right. True.
All right. All right.
Wait, then what do you think, Phil?
I mean, I liked it. It's been forever since I read this. I forgot how wacky it was with like Techno Skin and Lucy Lane hiding in the closet all day, and I forgot
Babe Tanaka playing guitar on the bed.
Yes, and then being infected by a vampire for like 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
And like this was the death of the Olsen mobile. So I don't think we ever see him with another car after this.
Don't need it. It's a walkable. Metropolis is a utopia, so therefore it is a walkable city.
That's true.
And for places far away, they have public transportation because it's fiction.
Exactly. All right. Any other thoughts on this?
No.
All right. So, pull up the schedule here. Oh, yes. And by the time you hear this, my interview with Bray Noel will be up. Please go check that out from Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 1.
And since you're listening to the interview,
nice.
You don't have to stare at the camel toe.
Well, what?
Since that was her only big joke in Peacemaker, was how many times did I say about her camel toe? It's like, Jesus.
Again.
All right. Well, on that camel toe. All right. Next time, yes, we will. Well, we're going to switch to some Marvel horror. We're going to cover issues 68 through 70 of the original Ghost Rider series. So, yeah, 69's in the middle there. You're welcome, Lilith. So we'll cover that. And then in 2 episodes for our big Legacy 400 episode, we'll be joined by writer Joe Harris, who's written some, I know we've been talking some Slingers, so we'll talk to him about that. He wrote the Slinger series. He's written some Batman stuff. He's written, I haven't read them, but I see he wrote, I guess, a bunch of X-Files comics. So yeah, check out his Wikipedia. Cool. Yeah, he wrote a few different things for a few different companies. So I did. I forgot it was him. He wrote some Firestorm for DC. So yeah, he's written a bunch of stuff.
Which era of Firestorm?
What?
Which era of Firestorm?
New 52.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that happy with it either, love. All right, and then the next episode after that, DG Chichester will be back where we're talking his book Street Writers, and then the episode after that, we will get to the Blaze Satanis War.
Sweet.
Yes. And then after that, we'll get to more Ghost Rider, and then for the final episode of the month, for basically our Halloween episode, we'll review the movie Sinners. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan. And I said, if anyone wants to bring candy, bring your favorite candy. We'll talk Halloween candy also.
I better not see no damn candy corn or you're getting roasted.
Oh,
I got to do it now.
What about circus peanuts?
Even worse.
If you really love your grandma that much, I can't even hate on it. That's like some Great Depression freaking candy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to hear the candy corn a little bit. Like the triangle of evil. What someone say? Oh, if you want to eat a crayon for Halloween, yeah, be my guest or something.
Like if you run hey, in Florida we use it for emergency candles.
Oh,
bowl of candy corn on fire. There you go.
I like candy corn. All right, kids. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Send us your thoughts on this Superman story or any of the upcoming stuff, you can always send your feedback and email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And you can catch us on pretty much all social media, including now Reddit, and TikTok has been very kind to us with views. So go check that out. Support us by buying merch at T, Public, and Spring. And of course, Lilith Hellfire's favorite method, just give us money through the Cash App link.
We need the money. Gimme.
So there. And of course, the Patreon, where again you get exclusive uncensored content every month. September's episode with me was me and Lilith talking the current season so far of South Park. So
I never knew it could take so long to make 10 episodes.
well, when you're mused, when
3 weeks maybe.
When you're amused, Donald J. Trump gives you new content every day, Lilith. It's hard to keep up. Come on.
All old hat.
Come on, buddy.
Don't be a troll.
All right. So yes, subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Again, it's uncensored. It's exclusive just to you. And again, if you subscribe, you can ask for topics for us to discuss. And again, you're always going to have a nice time because it's fucking crazy.
Did we decide on October yet?
What?
I feel like we decided on October.
I know we were talking about horror movies of this year, Lilith. And then me and Justin were talking maybe like maybe all-time horror, maybe not even just movies, just like any horror, like, you know, movies, TV, printed media.
All right, you guys are gonna get a TED talk about Goosebumps then. That's fine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, all right. And of course, you can always, you'll get nothing. You can find the Lilith nowhere except at home.
It's best to not have a digital footprint in a time like this.
Especially when the NSA's tracking your remove, Lilith. All right. If you want more of these people, you can find Justin the Owl on the Lost Library of Legends, where he's talking some 90s material, Justin, such as.
That's right. This month, I'll be doing a retrospective on a 6-issue miniseries from the 90s called The Nocturnals, just in time for the spooky season.
Going back to the 90s here, bitch.
Well, a lot of your stuff has been spooky, though.
That's true. That's true. I do like the horror stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Peter. Oh, my God.
And that.
Yeah, that too. And of course, again, if you want to help support an educator, go to Amazon and pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder on Amazon. If you want to learn everything about, again, there's stuff in there I promise you don't know about Dick Grayson, Robin, Nightwing. I think you know it all, but you don't know Dick.
Sequel title, work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know Dick, the rest of the story. All right, and of course, you can, if you want more Superman talk, you can catch Tyler, and of course, I wanted to make sure I remembered Mr. James Cole, and I could catch Tyler and Mr. James Cole on the Krypton Report. So, Tyler, what are you guys discussing?
Let's see. Superman stuff. I mean, you never know, because I don't even know when this episode is going to drop with all the stuff that we have going. You know, approaching our 10-year anniversary discussion of the Supergirl TV show, our Halloween special.
But again, these guys are always talking everything: live action, comics, animation.
We just recorded an episode today that won't come out until December.
Oh, wow.
Because Tyler is so ahead that I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes left to record for the year. Because I have planned out and have structured episodes up until 2030.
Oh.
So
you thought I was bad, Lil.
Yeah. It just made my ADHD twitch a little bit.
I would do that. Then I'm always like fix. I'm like, no, they're not going to move this around.
Yeah, I mean it's a work in progress constantly, but like like I said, it's a structure. You know,
Yeah.
the bones are all there and things are planned with an idea of what to do. So yeah.
Yes. And you are welcome to join us again. I mean, you're welcome to join us anytime. But next month, I want to start trying to do like a monthly Supergirl episode until we get to the movie.
I'm in. It's just like I was saying, like sometimes the topics that come up, I don't have access to the books or the time to read and get a hold of the books in time to join in the discussions. So then I just be sitting here like nodding my head, like, yeah, what Phil said. Good point, Lilith. Yeah.
That first part with Phil, that sounds good.
Yeah. I agree with Phil.
No one's ever said nothing.
Shut up, Lil.
He's not in his house.
All right, after I say capes, Tyler, Kristen, Justin say ampersand. All right, for another week or another episode, we have been your capes.
Ampersand.
Lunatics. I love it when it's a little off kilter.
I love the echo effect.
That's what we were going for.
Ampersand. All right. Like I said, classic Ghost Rider next time, and then episode 400, Joe Harris.
You want to talk about something scary? We can talk about the Ghost Rider movie.
Which one?
Either one.
Either one, yeah.
That is some scary stuff.
I think it was HG.
That toupee.
I would have to say I think the second one is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, even
We
Linda.
ditched
I agree,
everything
sir.
but the Cage.
Like if you were to force the gun to my head and tell me I had to watch